In an isosceles
So can I
trapezium,
rejoin?
yes, in an isosceles trapezium, in an isosceles trapezium, we can say that this length can be equal to this length only in an isosceles trapezium, not in a normal trapezium. Okay, just because it is an isosceles trapezium, I can take this to be x and this to be x. Okay, so now the question is how to find out x. So I say let am is equal to nb is equal to x. Okay, so now what can you say about x? This length here is 10 centimeters. This length here is 10 centimeters. So therefore, what is the length of AB? 10 plus x, which is 10 plus 2x. This is the length of AB. But what is the length of AB given to you? Length of AB is given to you as 20 centimeter. Therefore, 10 plus x must be equal to 20. 10 plus 2x, in fact, not x. 10 plus 2x must be equal to 20 centimeters. So therefore, you solve this equation to get the value of x. So 2x is equal to 20 minus 10 means x is equal to 2x is equal to 10. That means x is equal to 10 by 2, which is 5 centimeters. So we have got the length of this to be 5 centimeters and the length of this to be 5 centimeters. Now the question is how to find out the height. Now we shall consider the right angle triangle. Which right angle triangle? There are two right angle triangles. You can consider either this right angle triangle or you can also consider this right angle triangle. Any of the two right angle triangles you can consider. Okay. So let us consider this red right angle triangle, triangle AMD. So we write in the right angle triangle, AMD. Now if you see in this right angle triangle, which one is the hypotenuse? This one is a 90-degree angle, right? So therefore, this 13 centimeter must be the length of your hypotenuse. That means this side AD is your hypotenuse. And the other two you can take your length, you can take your perpendicular, and you can also take as your or you can take as your height, anyone. Okay, so what you do is you say let dm is equal to h. Before right angle, let's say dm, let the height of the trapezium be h. So therefore this length dm is h and this length cn is h. So let dm is equal to cn is equal to h. Okay, that is height of the isosceles trapezium. Now you know that in a right angle triangle, hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square, right? If you see in this right angle triangle, you know the length of the hypotenuse, you know the base 5. That means you can find out the perpendicular h. That is what we are going to apply. So we'll first write hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. Now hypotenuse is which length here? Hypotenuse is AD. So let's write AD. AD square is equal to perpendicular is DM. Let's write DM and the base is AM. Okay. So AD, length of the hypotenuse is 13 and AM is 5. Let us put the values, and DM we have taken as h. So let's put the values. DM is here h, so it becomes h square. Length of the hypotenuse is given to you as 13, so this becomes 13 square. And AM, the base, we just found out here to be 5 centimeters, 5 square. So again, we solve this equation. 169 is equal to h square plus 25. You take 25 on the other side, so 169 minus 25 is equal to h square. And 169 minus 25 is 144 is equal to h square. That means h square is equal to 144. That means h is square root of 144. And you know square root of 144 to be 12 centimeters. So we have found out the height of the trapezium, h to be 12. This we have found out to be 12. So therefore, what should be the area of this trapezium? Hence, area of trapezium ABCD is equal to half, write the formula, sum of length of parallel sides into height. And what are the lengths of the parallel sides? What are the parallel sides? If you see, parallel sides are this length, entire length AB, and this length BC. So we write AB plus DC, half AB plus DC. This is the sum of the lengths of the parallel sides into height. What is the height here? The height here is DM, right? DM. Now you just simply put in the values. AB is given to you as 20 centimeters. DC is given to you as 10 centimeters. And the height of the trapezium we just found out to be 12 centimeters, which is half into 30 into 12. So which is 180 centimeters square. That is the area of the trapezium. Any questions on this problem?
No, sir. No, sir.
Let us proceed to the next problem. Okay, 16 I will do at last, as I said, because 16 is a very long problem. Okay, let's proceed with number 20. Number 20. Number 20 here is and the lengths that are given to you here, this is also L and this is a perpendicular. The lengths that are given to you here are 9 meters. So this entire length here is given to be 9 meters. EF is given to be 9 meters. GL, that means the dotted line is perpendicular, and this length is given to you as 3.5 meters. Okay. This length here is given to you as 6 meters.
Sir, 3.6 meters.
3.6.
Yes,
3.6.
sir.
Fine. So this is 3.6 meters. And this length is given to you as 17 meters. Okay. And this length is given to you as 8 meters. Question is, find the area of this entire figure. Okay. So what is this area of the figure? If you see, this area consists of two figures. One is a rectangle, this rectangle here. Okay. And this trapezium here. It consists of two figures. This area of the entire figure consists of two figures, rectangle and a trapezium. If you're able to find out the area of the rectangle, you can find out the area of the trapezium. And if you are able to find out the area of the trapezium, you just add up the two areas, you will get the area of the figure. Okay, now the question is how to find out the area of the rectangle when the length is not given. Is this length given to you? This length is not given to you. So we shall proceed to find out this length. Okay, and how do you find out this length? You know that this is a rectangle, therefore this must be a 90-degree angle, right? This must be 90-degree. And if you see this triangle here, ABC, this is a right angle triangle in which one is the hypotenuse? As I told you, opposite to the right angle must be a hypotenuse. So this is your AC is your hypotenuse. You can take this as your perpendicular, and this must be your base. So in a right angle triangle, you know the hypotenuse, you know the perpendicular. You can find out the base very easily with the help of Pythagoras theorem. Once you get the base will be the length of the rectangle, right? So let us proceed to find out the base first. So we write in the right angle triangle ABC, hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. Okay. Hypotenuse, if you see here, is AC, the diagonal. Perpendicular here is BC, and base is AB. Now just put the values. AC is 17, so AC square becomes 17 square. BC is 8, so BC square becomes 8 square. And AB length we have to find out, right? AB as it is. Okay, so 17 square is 289, I think. Okay, and uh, 8 square is 64 plus AB square. That means 289 minus 64. Take 64 on the other side. You get AB square. That means 289 minus 64 is 225 is equal to AB square. That means AB square is equal to 225. That means AB is the square root of 225, which is 15 meters. Okay, so we have managed to find out this length, which is 15 meters. So now we know the length of this triangle, this rectangle. Length of this rectangle is 15, and breadth is 8. So you multiply them to get the area. Let us find out the area of the rectangle. Therefore, area of rectangle. What is the name of this rectangle? ABCH. ABCH is equal to length into breadth. Which one is the length? Length is AB. See, AB is the length and the breadth is BC. So AB into BC. AB we have found out to be 15. The length of BC here is 8 meters. So 15 into 8. And 15 into 8 is 120 meters square. So that is the length of the rectangle. Now length of the area of the trapezium. What is the area of the trapezium? This red trapezium that I have drawn. First of all, you must see the parallel sides. Which are the parallel sides? These two are the parallel sides. Okay. FE and GD are the parallel sides. And what is the height of the trapezium? This is the height of the trapezium, which is given to you as 3.6. So we shall directly apply the formula for area of trapezium to get the required area. Which one is the trapezium here? Trapezium is GDEF. This is the trapezium. We write area of trapezium GDEF is equal to half sum of lengths of parallel sides into height. And what are the parallel sides? Parallel sides are GD. This is one parallel side, GD, and this is another parallel side, FE. Right, GD plus FE into, and let's see which one is the height. The height here is GL. Right, GL. Half. GD and FE, what are the lengths? GD, the length is 6 meters. FE, the length is 9 meters. So 6 plus 9 into, and what is GL? The height of the trapezium. This is given to you as 3.6. So 3.6. So this is half into 15 into 3.6. Okay, so you can write this as half into 15 into 36 by 10 to make your calculation a little simple. And now you can cancel here. This will cancel with 18. This will cancel with 3 and 2. And this will cancel with 9.
Sir, 27.
27 meters square. So therefore area of the figure is area of this trapezium, this rectangle, sorry, 120, which we have found out, and the area of this trapezium. Hence, area of the figure. What is the figure? In the question, you can see A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. F, G, H. The entire figure is equal to area of the rectangle ABCH plus area of trapezium GDEF, which is equal to 120 plus 27, is equal to 147 meter square. Okay, any questions on this problem? If no questions, then I can proceed to number 22. Number 22 looks a difficult problem, but actually it is a very easy problem. If you see, the symbol looks like the sign, like the letter Z. looks like an alphabet. So let us see how we can work out number 22. Let's draw the diagram for number 22. This is given to you as 3 meters. You join this with the help of a dotted line, and this also has been joined with the help of a dotted line. This length is given to you as, in fact, this entire length is given to you. Write it inside. This length is given to you as 12 meters. All these are given parallel. All these three lines are parallel to each other. This length is given to you as 3 meters. Also, okay, this is also parallel. So 4 lines are parallel. These two are also parallel. In fact, we should give double arrow because these two are a different pair of arrows, different pair of parallel lines. This length is given to you as 10 meters. Okay. This length is also given to you as 3 meters. This length is given to you as 18 meters. It should be longer than 12, but because my diagram is rough, it looks um, smaller than 12. Okay. So these are the length that is given, and one more length is given, that is this length. This length is given to you as 10 meters. Okay, and this length is also given to you as 10 meters. Okay, the question is find out the area of this figure. Now if you see that if this length is, first of all, what you must realize is that this figure consists of this trapezium, right? It consists of this parallelogram, okay, and it consists of this trapezium. So this entire area consists of 2 trapeziums and 1 parallelogram. So that
Sir,
means, yes.
sir, the last part is not a trapezium, sir, it's a rectangle. So in the figure, it's shown as a rectangle.
Okay,
Yes,
my
sir.
figure is wrong. Okay. Let me just redraw this figure. So this is produced here.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, above 12 it is 18. You have not wrote that.
Wait. Let me just finish this diagram. Fine. Now it looks
Mm.
fine. So above 12 is 18. Okay. Here this length is 18. Fine. So these two lengths are actually equal. Okay. I should have produced this. My diagram is not too accurate, but what you must understand here is that this consists of two trapeziums and one parallelogram. Okay. The blue shaded part is your parallelogram. And once you see the trapezium, you must know the length of the parallel sides of the trapezium and you must know the height of the trapezium in order to find out the area. Okay, so let us find out the area of the red shaded trapezium. Area of the trapezium, let's say shaded in red. Although you are not allowed to use colors in examination, but just for your understanding, online I am doing this shaded in red. Okay, what you actually must do is you must label this figure like A, B, C, D, and then you can call it the trapezium, or you can do it directly. Also, area of the figure is equal to area of trapezium plus area of parallelogram plus area of the trapezium. So area of this trapezium, how much should it be? Length of the parallel sides. This is one length, 18. The other length is 12, right? So half into sum of the lengths. I don't need to write the formula. I'm doing directly. Sum of the length of the parallel sides. So 18 plus 12 is the sum of the lengths. And which one is the height? This one is the height. So into 3. Okay. So this is half into 30 into 3. Now you can cancel. You get 45 meters square. Next, area of the parallelogram. Let's say shaded in blue. Now what is the area of the parallelogram? You know it is base into height. So which one should be the base? Which one should be the height? This length here. This
So it
is
would
your
be 10 into 3.
this is your base, right? So base is 10. So let's write 10. And which one should be the height? This 3 meter that is given here. This must be the height. So 10 into 3, which is 30 meters square. Now we shall find out the area of the trapezium, that is uh, at the bottom, shaded in green.
So it's rectangle.
No, it is a parallelogram.
Okay.
How do you know it is a parallelogram? Can you tell me how do you know it is a parallelogram? Fine, I'll come to that question. Let me first find out the area. Half. Again, sum of the length of the parallel side. What is the length of the parallel side here? One parallel side is 18. Here, this length here is 18. This length here is given to you as 18. Okay. Okay, this is a rectangle. Okay, you're talking about this. Okay. It is a rectangle. The rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Length is 18, this length, and breadth is 3. So 18 into 3,
54.
54 meters square. So area of the figure is of the figure. In this case, they have given shaded region, but I'm not writing shaded region. Is equal to area of the trapezium 45 plus area of the parallelogram 30 plus area of the rectangle 54. So this comes to 129 meter square. Okay. Now, how do you know that this part is a trapezium, is a parallelogram? How do you know this figure is a parallelogram? How would you know? See that the angles are not 90 degree. Is this angle 90 degree? Is this angle 90 degree? No. This angle is also not 90 degree. None of the angles are 90 degree. Besides this length, opposite sides are equal, 10 meter and 10 meters. That is why it has to be a parallelogram. Clear? So stop here
Yes,
for
sir.
today.